Hello there, Jill and Emily. We're back with more tips. And today we want to talk about how you really can
Mhm.
lead in your business. And you know what? You don't have to go it alone. Why should
No.
you? Why should you take on those feelings of overwhelm when we can find people that would love to help you succeed in your business?
But
So we're
Emily,
going
can't we just do it all ourselves? I mean, we're used to doing
Well,
it all ourselves, right?
old Emily used to do all the things,
Old Emily.
but this Emily doesn't anymore. And that's a very good thing for mental health,
hmm
for running a successful business, for staying organized, and having more time for my family. So that was a very, very good point. You don't have to go it alone. So we're going to talk about some things to consider because I know you might be thinking, well, wait, if I hire people to help me, that's a cost. And we know
Mhm.
that's one of the first things that comes into our heads. But just stop and think about some things that sure, it may feel like a trade-off, but in the long run really can help push your business forward in a
Yeah,
good way. So one of the things we can talk about is having an accountant. Are we accountants?
I'm not.
No, no. So we want to leave that stuff to the experts. Kind of don't want to DIY that ourselves. And that's okay because when it comes to accounting, we want to follow the rules, right?
hmm
So having someone that is a professional and this is what they do all day long, just running the books, taking care of your taxes. It is a wise decision to hire someone as a small business owner that has accounting experience.
hmm
And
Yeah.
certainly, if you need any recommendations, Jill and I can do that. But that is the first one that we want to
Right.
recommend to you.
And honestly, it's just nice to know that that thing is being taken care of by somebody else that you can trust.
Yeah.
And this is all about getting support for you and the millions of things you have on your plate. And another really great place that we think not enough business owners actually tap into as far as getting help is hiring an assistant or specifically a virtual assistant. So it could be in person, but a lot of assistants are VAs or virtual assistants. And they can help you with so many of those tasks that you have to do all the time that do not have to be you. And so a VA can help you in so many ways. It just depends on what you really need. And so you can have a VA that helps you set up business systems using programs such as Zapier, which will connect different technologies so that you are not having to do all the work all the time. They can
Mhm.
help you by answering emails, scheduling consults, doing billing, like getting the invoices, like all the payments and dates and things like that added up and ready to go for when it's time for that. Getting information to your bookkeeper. They can do so many things. And when you look at your tasks as a business owner, I want you to look at how many of those tasks have to be done by you and which tasks could actually be delegated to somebody else. That if you just show them, this is how we do it here in my business, they could take it over. And not only that, they may actually do it even better than you do it. That has
That
definitely been my experience with VAs,
yes,
is that
that,
our
that is
VA,
exactly the point that I
yeah,
would love to just reiterate that Jill just said. By finding someone who is really good at some of these tasks that you don't really feel like doing, you
mm-hmm.
will discover they do it better than me.
Yes.
That's very good.
Absolutely. They can take big projects and logically see how to break them down into little steps. And then something that's really nice is when you build that relationship with your VA, they start to anticipate your needs. That is an ultimate goal, is that they can look at what's coming and they can prepare before you even ask them to do it. So just
Right.
imagine having that kind of support in your business. it's incredible. And it really does it takes a lot of like responsibility for the day-to-day tasks off your plate and allows you to focus on the things that you need to do to lead your business. So definitely consider getting a virtual assistant.
Yeah. And virtual assistants can do so many things. So absolutely. Sky's the limit with that. Another one is getting someone who is tech savvy. Now, certainly a VA can be that tech savvy person, or just having a tech professional that knows how to run the back ends of things, like perhaps help with email marketing,
right?
Like setting up your email list or different automations that you want to have sent out there, or help with setting up social media. And, some of you might be interested in running an ad, knowing that there's a professional that can help you run that successfully so you can get good results, rather than flying blind and perhaps feeling like you're tossing money out the window. Having a tech professional that this is what they do, this is their expertise, is certainly a wonderful investment.
Absolutely. And there are things that I've done in the past for TSA specifically where I figured out a lot of the technology. And then there's other things like setting up email automations and like sequences of what goes where. And it just gets frustrating to me. And so it's so much easier just to know that I have somebody that I can, hire and pay for their time for them to set it up. And then again, they can do it so much easier than I can do it. And they know the capabilities of the tech that I'm not aware of exist. So tech help in all those areas is great. The other thing that Emily and I were talking about that we think can be really great, and that again is often overlooked as educators because we are used to doing all of this ourselves, is hiring people for materials prep. So when you think about all the materials you might have to be cutting and making and laminating as an educator, let's be honest, we're used to doing all of that ourselves. But there might be a mom who is looking to earn some extra income while maybe their toddler is napping in the afternoons, or a teenager or a college student who just needs to earn a little bit more money, right? And it's not creating the instructional materials. It's just all those little tedious tasks that that we do as tutors and educators. And so why not see if there's somebody who would like to earn a little bit of money on the side and help you prep those materials?
Right. I have done that in the past. I have had someone cut, laminate, assemble games, organize word cards, and it was one of the best things I did for my business, because now it's all organized, it's in binders. I just pull out what I need and it's ready to go. So that is, finding someone, like a responsible teenager, college student, or just a mom that wants something on the side to earn a little extra money, that can be really, really good.
Yes.
So
I hired my niece one weekend just to help me take words from word list and make little flashcards. Because I realized, wow, I'm spending hours creating these little flashcards by just copying from one thing to another. And she loved the opportunity to earn some income before she got a real job out there. So definitely look for any of those little opportunities of things you don't need to be doing.
Right. Okay. And one big one to think about is consider the different ways that you may need some extra household help. Is having someone come to your home every other week to clean, do a deep clean for you, worth it to you, so that you have more time to focus on areas of your business that you really need to attend to. Is having certain groceries delivered to your home, or meal prep materials, ingredients, whatever. Is it worth having those things, just putting in the extra cost of having those things delivered to your home so that you're not battling traffic, grocery shopping with kids, which can be tricky? I know. Bringing the groceries home. I mean, it's not just about going to the store. Going to the store is actually the easy part sometimes. It's having to haul it all in and put it all away. So is it worth it to cut back on making all those extra trips to the store and streamlining it and ordering. And I order a lot of groceries online, and I personally find I spend less money because there's no impulse shopping. It's just
Mm-hmm.
I'm only ordering and getting exactly what I need based on the meals that I know I'm going to be cooking that week.
Mm-hmm.
So it's worth it to pay the $10 delivery charge if I know that I'm only getting what I need on my list. Okay.
Absolutely.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that fun new bag of chips at the end of the aisle on sale or whatever, which I shouldn't be
Right.
having. Right.
You
So
got it. So any of those household tasks where you know that you have to do them every week, maybe there's somebody else that could help you out with that, right? And it could just give you a little bit of breathing room, because as you're building a business and you're taking care of everything else in life, there are some things that we sometimes overlook, that there are people out there that are willing to do it and help you out with things. Lawn care, cleaning out your pool, I know people get their laundry done, like, have somebody else take care of that and folding it. And oh my goodness, you're done. So look at those little opportunities and just remember that as a busy business owner, right? We know you have a lot on your plate, and we want you to take on this idea that it is okay for you to get support. You do not have to do all of it on your own. And the more that you can get support in these different areas of your life, the more you can focus on what you need to focus on, whether it's in your life, in your family, in your home, or in your business. Strong business owners get support. We don't have to do it all alone.